Alrighty, what is up guys? So we're back for a deadlift session today. I'm very excited to see what we're going to be able to do. This is about a week after competition and this is the first video going up since. So I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. But I wanted to go over the competition and how everything's felt since. This is actually my first or second day in the gym all week since comp. Took a couple days off and then it just kind of fucked up my routine. So we're going to get 100% back into it next week. Obviously this is typically where I deadlift anyways, Friday or Saturday. But pretty happy with it. Ideally, we're putting our head back down and we're gonna be training to compete at the state championships next year, same weight class 242. And I have a fucking title to take. So basically we're aiming for 1,600 pound total. And that's about basically 160, 150 pounds away from what my gym total is right now. Basically, I could probably squeeze 30, 40 more pounds out of my total in comp. I hit 14.05, I probably could have gotten like 14.31 or something like that. But there's a lot of progress to be made. There's a lot of work to do. So at the end of the day, you already know what we have to do. Alrighty, everything's rocking and rolling so far. We got 3 plates up in the bar. I'm feeling pretty solid. So basically at the end of the day, our warm-ups, we are trying to make sure we are following all of our cues and trying to make this shit look like an empty motherfucking bar. So that's goal of the day, and we're gonna keep jumping, making jumps until it don't look like it no more. So let's move some fucking weight, man. Our plates loaded up. Let's chalk it up and make this shit fucking happen, man. Ain't nothing else to do. You know, if we could hit a fucking PR today, dude, it'd be fucking insane. Especially considering, we literally had comp last week. Sorry if I kept coming out of frame on that one, my bad. All right, we made 4 plates look light. Let's do the same with 5. We got 495 loaded up in the bar right now. We're gonna see how this moves and decide what we're jumping from there. So let's make it look empty, baby. Come on. Alrighty, well, it didn't look as light as I would have liked to make it, but there's 495. Considering we hit 501.5 at competition last week, I'm very happy to see that move again. We are going to drop to 455 and probably do a couple working sets there. Ideally, if I can get probably 2 to 3 sets of triples, I'll be happy. So let's make that happen. All right, after letting my fucking central nervous system recover for a minute, we are finally ready to move this shit. So I am gonna use straps for the setup. Fuck that. We'll see what we can do. But smelling salts are definitely pulling out again. Let's make it happen. Alrighty, it may not have gone 100% as planned, but I'm still incredibly happy with that. It is a PR as is. It's not often that I go for heavy doubles or triples with deadlift, so very happy to see that happen. But let's drop to 4 plates and just do an AMRAP, and then we're probably gonna call it quits for deadlifting. Alrighty, I believe my all-time best is 5 reps at 405, so we're gonna try to smash that. Ideally, if I can do 7, I'd be happy, but fuck it, let's just see what we can fucking do. I am throwing straps on for this one, so I don't have to worry about grip at all. We're just gonna grip and rip. So let's make it happen. Alrighty, that was definitely not a PR, but we still managed to knock out 4. Got the 5th off the ground, and I decided to let her go. But I mean, shit, after doing, you know, that top single and getting a double at 455. I'm still incredibly happy with how that went. So we're gonna move on and get a little bit of back volume in. Probably more bodybuilding accessories and things. So nothing crazy. Now it's just start focusing on the details again, because I haven't actually done accessories consistently in probably about almost 2 months now, preparing for competition and things. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so after getting the deadlifts done, we're moving on to some lat pull downs. Probably gonna do a couple different variations of just some type of row pull down, just to really focus on the back and the details of it, because I have not been able to do accessories in a long period of time. So we're gonna probably do some pull downs. We're gonna do close grip pull downs, and then maybe some type of row variation, maybe the incline dumbbell row that we typically do. But I haven't 100% decided, so let's just get this set done, and we'll kind of go based off of feels and things. One thing I will say is my strength is nowhere near what it used to be, especially on some of these accessories. Even 170 pounds in that last set felt heavier than fuck. So we're gonna drop back down to like 150 so I can get closer to a full set. I like to fail in the 6 to 10 range, but it seemed like I was having a hard time even getting proper full reps on that last set. So definitely gonna drop down to 150, and obviously trying to aim for the 6 to 10 and maybe some partials after that. Alrighty, so we finished up our lat pull downs. We're gonna be moving on to the close grip pull downs right now. And one point I wanted to make before the end of this video, or some point, is if anybody ever gives you shit for using lifting straps for accessories, especially if it has to do with rowing or lat pull downs, whatever it may be, just know, all you have to say is this. At the end of the day, if you're focusing on bodybuilding or powerlifting, whatever it may be, whatever your main focus is, you want to isolate the muscle that you are trying to focus on, right? Now, if you're doing your lat pull downs, you're not using them, people tend to waste a lot of energy using their forearms. And it takes a lot of the focus and tension off of the muscles that you're aiming for. So like lat pull downs, for example, I want to put as much pressure, as much mechanical tension on my lats as possible. If I'm not using straps to heavy loads, then I'm not doing it as efficiently as I should. I'm not one of these scientific bullshit lifters, but at the end of the day, when I try something and it works, I'm gonna tell you guys about it. I'm not saying everything I do is absolutely perfect, amazing. It's exactly how you guys should do it. But at the end of the day, when you guys are, taking in all this shit on TikTok or YouTube, whatever it may be, whoever you're watching, just try to put together your own philosophy of training things. Because at the end of the day, not everybody is gonna respond well to certain movements, to certain lifts, to certain diets, whatever it may be. We may have a lot of the same strengths, we might have a lot of the same anatomy, but at the same time, we're incredibly different in every way. So let's continue with the workout. Alrighty, so I will say I feel like I got what I could out of those last close grip pull downs. I feel like I started failing excessively early on some of those final sets. I did do one off camera, but we're gonna be moving into face pulls now. Now I have a pretty specific way I do these, and if you guys have seen some of my past back days, you've probably already known. But if you guys are new, basically at the end of the day, it's not that much different than a lot of other variations. Mainly it's my grip and where I'm pulling to. So obviously most people, they just do face pulls, it's here, right? That's not what I'm looking for, right? Now I'm gonna try to activate a little bit more rear delt in this movement, right? So we're not only gonna be focusing on flaring the elbows, but we're also gonna pull our hands up right here. Now we're gonna try to focus on isolating the rear delts the best that we can in this movement. So find that position where you find tension on them and try to maintain that. So let's go ahead and get moving. Alrighty, so what's up guys? Obviously we didn't do a shit ton of volume, but I got a couple sets in and a couple, staple movements that I like to keep in my bodybuilding, back routine and things. So I'm very, very happy with deadlifts today. That was absolutely fucking massive for us to hit that today. We hit 495 for a single, dropped down to 455, attempted a triple, got a double, but just could not lock out the third. Still, I'm incredibly happy with that. That is a PR as well. And then we dropped down to 405 and got 4. Now I'm just gonna blame that on fatigue at that point. Deadlifting, it takes a lot. And calories wise, I did carb up pretty well today. Had 175 milligrams of caffeine, so nothing crazy, but definitely a little kick in the ass there. So I'm very happy with that still. I'm gonna do a little bit of cardio now, probably about 20 minutes of steady state. I do notice that with this body weight that I'm at, which is like 232, I believe this morning, I have noticed that my cardiovascular system has had a significant decrease. I start noticing it moving around at work. Same thing with my body composition with doing all the powerlifting compounds. I've definitely seen a significant decrease in my body comp. Now, we're not where we want to be, but that's okay. At the end of the day, I have goals in mind, and we're not going to get there by being fucking skinny. So we're going to slowly working on filling out 242. We're going to drop the calories a little bit, I believe, just so we're not gaining weight so rapidly. I'd like to slow it down a little bit. Right now, it seems to be about a pound a week, or roughly, which is a significant amount. Most people try to keep their main gain of their lean bulks around a quarter to half pound a week. When you're gaining a pound of fat, possibly like I am a week right now, it's definitely starting to show. It's definitely getting to the point where we're going to start seeing pump covers all the time. But it's okay. I'm really happy with how everything's going. And at the end of the day, like I said, man, we got big goals. So whatever we got to do to achieve them is what we're going to do. I think we got like 6 to 8 months, I think, to prepare for states. There is no date set yet, but as soon as I know, I will keep you guys updated. But there's not much else I have to say for the video. Alrighty, after that quick rant, at the end of the day, I'm very happy for everything. I'm very excited for things. So we're going to get this cardio done and get out of here because I need food. I think it's like, what? Let's see. It is 2:30 and I think I've had about 1,500 calories. So we need to fix that. So if you guys made it this far in the video, I very much appreciate it, and I would love to see you guys in the next one. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn notification on. Tell your cousin, tell your aunts, your uncles, your stepbrother, your stepmom, whoever. I very much appreciate it, and I will see you guys on the next one.